Vortex, I appreciate you being there. As much as I bitch about the internet, there are so many good ways that you can use it. Maybe I should do a tutorial. I keep saying that I'm gonna do that, but I don't. Because my ADD, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, I say that it's JBA, just being American, or what was it? PWC, product of Western civilization. Everybody's mentally ill. That's the drill. That's the drill. So you pop yet another pill. Everything's a pill of some sort. Everything's a lie. Everything's some way to deceive you and make you think that you're doing it the right way. And I get how it comes across. I get how I seem so cross, but I don't mean to, because I don't want to be mean. That's not what I intend to do, but if it sounds mean, just know that it might be you with a problem. I know that I play the same chords all the time, but this is how I do it. If you don't like it, that's fine, but just please leave me alone. Because this is the Amy show, this ain't the critic show. But here I am, acknowledging their existence. They just want the attention, because everyone's a motherfucking woman. And yeah, I don't like women, but I don't hate them. If I hated them, I'd tell them to have another abortion. If I hated them, I'd tell them to keep dressing like a skank and keep being 300 pounds and not do anything about it. They should try harder if they want to pretend they're so much smarter than men. I never pretended that, and I really don't pretend that I'm anything other than what the motherfucker I am. I love the word motherfucker, that's why I use it so frequently, in case you were wondering. But it's my channel, I can do whatever I wanna. If you wanna do what you wanna do, you should create a channel of your own where you can bitch about everybody else if you wanna. Sometimes I wanna, but other times I feel bad for wanting it. Cause I wanna be so sweet, you don't wanna be passionate and nurturing, cause that's what women are supposed to do. I wanna be sweet, you don't wanna be sweet, but this is the world that I live in, motherfucker. I can't be sweet about being deceived, always being deceived. And you know that I wear my heart on one sleeve, my opinions on the other. My opinions go along with my heart, that's why I'm always falling apart, because everybody doesn't even know that that's what's happening. To themselves, to themselves, to themselves. Think I'd be used to the swing, but I'm not. It still makes me sick, still makes me sick, still makes me sick, still makes me sick, but I'm trying hard to use it. That's what God wants me to do, just so I can prove it, that everything that could be falsely interpreted as negative could be the best thing if you let it. If you let it. I like that a lot. It's so simple. guess I did my jokes tonight. A lot of them. So I throw them away, throw them away, throw them away, throw them away, and hopefully never look at them again. It'll never be enough. Nothing that I do, nothing that I'll say will ever be enough. And yeah, my existence is pretty tough because of that. But there are other wonderful things that I have that other people don't. So it's kind of dumb to relish on all the things that I think make me dumb in regards to the world and where they're coming from. I guess I'm not worldly, man. I'm not. Like, I suck it with money. I just fucking suck it. I can make it. And it goes bye-bye because I spend it frivolously like I joked about tonight. I do. I love that joke. It's a good joke. But I want to write a better joke. A more clever joke. I don't want to just rest my laurels like I've seen so many do. But I don't want to be a cunt. No, I don't want to be a cunt. I never want to be a cunt, but I know that's how they'll see me. That's how they'll hear me. Some of them, that's just the way it is. Especially when everybody is so damn sensitive. That ain't my problem. Your sensitivity ain't my problem. I'm trying to take the problems and actually solve them. But everybody just wants to ruminate. Cause it gives them a sense of purpose. I just rather figure everything out myself, man. I don't know. It's just me. I guess I'm weird. 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 You know, I was thinking about this though. Little side note. By the way, the battery's in the red. Holy shit, I didn't realize. Because I haven't been shooting videos. Like, I have so many videos to watch, you guys. So many. I put up 5 last night, and I fucking love them. I love this piano punk shit. I love doing it. I love singing. I love playing. And I have gotten to the point where I actually love messing up sometimes, because then it just leads me to do something cooler. Sometimes. Some of the time it's good. Some of the time I just roll with it, because that's what you gotta do. But anyway, what was I saying? Side note. The side note about, fuck, I forgot what the side note was. Are you shocked? Have I played these chords? I don't think I have, but I probably have. Oh yeah, women. Okay, so basically when society was more conservative, people wanted women to be homemakers and wives and moms and shit. If they didn't want to do that, they didn't want to do that, okay? And they didn't do that. There are plenty of women that didn't fucking do that, okay? And you don't hear about them in history because why would you? They're not pushing progress and all that shit, you know? But they existed, and they were like in this victim mentality and wanted to feel sorry for themselves because they didn't have rights and shit like that. You know, it's just, you make do with whatever you have. People get so offended by this because they know that progress hasn't been what they told us, or what they sold us in the McGraw-Hill textbook. People get mad because they don't want to admit it, because they've been trained by society, not by women. Women are just gullible idiots, okay? We're always being used. We're always being used. And so, this whole idea of women in society having to do certain things is for the purpose of pushing what they're pushing now with feminism. And it's the whole reason why blacks were taken from their homeland and enslaved here, okay? they want to do what they're doing now with white people, blaming white people for every motherfucking thing. So yeah, that worked out really well. For the elite, you know? Not for blacks or for whites. So, it's just the whole purpose is control. It doesn't work out for the genders aren't happy. Now a lot of them think they're born in the wrong body. Honestly, I don't fucking blame them. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. When you have men that don't act like men, what does it matter if they chop their dicks off? I don't even care. I really don't. Like, the more I think about it, have I talked about this in a video? I think it's hilarious. Like, the way I talk about it is really, really funny. But no, it doesn't matter, dude. And besides, it really is a my body, my choice situation. I know conservatives don't like that. I'm just gonna say that about everything. Everything is my body, my choice. It really is. Even abortion, because technically she's the carrier of that child. So you can say, well, that baby deserves rights. And yeah, I think it does too. But at the same time, it's still her decision if she wants to give it the right to live. You know, because she's the one giving birth to it. That's just a fucking fact, okay? I hate feminism, but I also hate this pro-life crap because it's bullshit, okay? Stop lying. Everybody needs to stop lying when it comes to talking about any serious issue, okay? I don't know why I'm talking like I'm from Boston. This is like my fucking Bill Burr voice. Don't think I don't know this. But yeah, so women, according to society, we're supposed to do X, Y, and Z. Now, they've changed X, Y, and Z. You understand? This is why it's stupid to trust society. So you can keep blaming the left, or blame Democrats, or blame, you know, the administration that we've had for like the past 100 years. And I mean, it's not like you're wrong, but it's just, there's way more to it than that. Like, the sole purpose is just to control humanity. So, right now, they're telling everybody to cut their genitals off. And you know, when you look at the way that society behaves already, like, that's why I'm saying it doesn't matter. So, I mean, if you look at our society now, and all of the ways that people have been disrupted, like their hormones and their endocrine system. I know I talk about this a lot, but just their brain chemistry, everything. Like, there's so many things in our society that are just, they have the sole intention of just manipulating us and destroying us. And this is definitely one hell of an experiment that they've been performing. And I think they've always been performing it. It's like, I think this whole motherfucker's run by aliens. I really do. You know? I don't even think it's like the Jews or the other Jews that they don't talk about that run the Vatican. The Shatican. That's what I call it, because I don't trust popes. I don't. And I know that fans of Nick Fuentes are going to get upset about that, but I don't give a shit, because I'm Orthodox, and there's no point in fighting over this. I'm not fighting with a Protestant, I'm fighting with a fucking Catholic. I'm just not, but I have way more respect for Catholics than Protestants, so I'll just say that, okay? Y'all are my sister religion, there's no reason for me to hate you, but don't get on to me about anything. Well, the thing is, I think the Catholics are way too sensitive about, you know, just dissing Catholicism. It's like, you kind of have to expect that. If people, like, don't agree with it, and it's like a major, like, world centrality, you know, like, it's a major contributor to, you know, the civilization that we live in. In some ways good, some ways bad, you know. Yeah, we tend to agree on a lot of things. Not the Pope. But argue with people over religion. I just don't. Like, that is not, or politics either. But I could argue over politics. Like, I like talking about politics with people. I love getting in arguments with liberal comedians. That's one of my favorite things in the world. I guess we're going to shoot till the battery runs out since it's already in the red. I want to play other chords though. Other chords, damn it. Women just believe whatever we're told about so many things, including our own bodies. And I know that I sound like I just made a feminist talking point. No, that's not it at all. We've been taught to honor the carnal. We've been taught to love things that are terrible, for us to worship people that don't give a fuck about us. And it makes me so sad. Why would I be mad? It just makes me sad. They just wanna do terrible things. Right? That sounded bad. I've gotten 3 tattoos. Low point, low point, low point. But they're a story. They're a story, and the details are pretty gory, but understandable. And I think so many Caucasian women, American, Western civilization, we're so easily misled. 'Cause we just wanna be fulfilled. And if a man won't do it and we don't believe in God, then what choice do we have but to go along with shit-ass politics? I call them politricks. And I know I'm not the only one, but that's why I do this thing that I call politics. I think that's pretty cool. That's the best one of all of them. So, gotta have faith in what you do. Gotta have faith in what you stand for. And be willing to die for it. I don't think that women are even virtually capable of understanding what exactly they're doing to themselves and to the rest of the world. Actually, I take that back. It does make me angry sometimes. But I can't stay angry for very long. Like, I noticed that, like, I'm so amazed. I work with a bunch of narcissists, and I can tell you, like, it's just incredible to me. Watching them go off on their seemingly drunken spree. Because they're drunk with rage. And I can't imagine what it's like to have a government a tracking device that listens to me and feeds me and my ego. Nothing but garbage, don't you know? Well, why would they know? They keep eating it. They keep taking the bait, always taking the bait. I'm so grateful that I don't have phone brain. Oh yeah, you guys, I want to show you this poster. I did some posters. You gotta know we did some posters. Alright. Not that many though. Well, I mean, I did 2 posters that I finished. I like them a lot. There, I feel like I already did this though. I feel like I already did this message. I know I've done the same thing twice. There is nothing more oppressive than the victim mentality. Don't you love that why? I had to squeeze that shit in, obviously, but I like that about my posters. I just think that's really cool. And I like the green, like I said, the East Room is really dark, the lights are like super bright, but you still can't see shit. So yeah, I didn't really see that color that I was doing. It's green, but yeah, I think it really works. It pops, definitely pops. Okay, the real epidemic is phone brain. So yeah, I really like this one because this one definitely pops the fuck out. So yeah. I've been like working on other ones. I said this recently in the video. They just love staring at wool. It's so true, they do. It's like their favorite thing. I think it's not wool though. That's why the world gets away with what the world gets away with, man. Because people don't know what they're actually dealing with, you know? Anyway. I was going to show you these other ones. See, have I done this before? I feel like I've done this before. It says just wait for it. I think I'm going to add to it. Like, I'm gonna add something to outline it. I was gonna color it, like, in the background, but I actually kind of like that the marker is faded. Okay, this one, the marker was running out, obviously. Eat shit, sheep. Okay, that's not my message, but that's the message from the elite, and that's exactly what the sheep do. I talked about that on stage tonight. You are, but I'm sure you have plenty of criticism from me, and I'd have to agree with a lot of it, if not all of it. If you're an interesting person, you can take something negative and flip it and make it positive. I'm determined. once again a very masculine quality. I mean, women, they wanna be accepted, so they do whatever society deems acceptable. We're talking about something that's stigmatized. Schizophrenia is probably a seemingly suicidal act. Yeah, I guess so. But you're assuming that I wanna be part of the world in which I've always felt subtracted from. Not that I minded some, a little bit, not that much. It's so scratchy. The battery is running out. When will my battery ever run the fuck out? I keep going and going and going and going and flowing with all this emotion. That's where it comes from. I hope that I can make it funny, at least some of the time, some of the time. I hope that I can show you what I always hope to find, peace of mind. And sometimes I do, and the dopamine party is true. I'm telling you, it's fantastic. Don't let them fool you into thinking that you have a disease. What the fuck is a disease? Could you explain that, please? Their definition keeps changing. They keep moving the goalpost whenever they can make more money. Always and forever. Money and control, coercion, control. Everything's about control. Well, no thank you. I'll just stay over here, I'll just stay over here. Why wouldn't I wanna just go back into my mind? Why is that a problem? Why is that a problem? It's 'cause I solve it on my own. That's it. It was cool. I had a really great conversation with Kyler Finney tonight. The fat fuck. He is really fat, but I love the fuck out of him. And he's really funny. We were talking about schizophrenia. We were talking about, like, just technology with the world. When I showed him that phone brain poster, he was like, I think I have that. I was like, at least you know, dude. But, yeah. There are people that are aware. He's a Zoomer. That's why.